Hello everybody, my name is Magali and I'm going to talk about mental health. What is mental health? When I talk about mental health, I mean the act that you can behave in your daily life. Being productive is a sign that you are healthy. Our emotional well-being is very important because today depends on your future sometimes can affect the way you think, you feel, and when we are in different situations of life. Also, can determine how your relationship with others, how you manage the stress, and the moment when you make some decision. For example, if you have bad mental health, it's probably that you are not able to make some decision, and you don't think the way clear, and it's probably in the future you make some mistake. How can I change my bad mental health? There are so many things that you can change your bad mental health. And the one is go to psychologist because I don't know about I think that feel that someone hear you, stay with you in your bad moment and give you several type of advice is necessary. And it's necessary to tell the truth to your psychologist because he or she can determine how can help you, give you some treatment or give you some medication about your problems and talk about your problems and give you advice. Other thing that can help you, and I think that is the most effective, and is spend time. No, is exercise. Is the exercise because in the moment when you work out, you take out the stress, and you can meet new people that make you feel more happy. And also you feel more energy, more motivated, and other things. For example, you will release an endorphin that is a natural substance that is produced for your brain. This hormone can help you to feel more happy, more motivated, and more energy, and the name of the more is a happiness hormone. I think the physical and the mental is related because help to the human feel better. Now, other thing that can help you is surround yourself with good company because so many studies show the people like your family, your friends, or other company is important for your welfare, and also can help you to bring you a positive things. Maybe achieve your goals or talk you about your problems and give you advice and are good company for you. How can you detect this kind of people? There are so many things that you can detect this kind of people. And more than all is people like positive, they aren't egoist and they like stay with you in your bad moments. And also are determined, have a plan in the future, and all the time are positive. And it's probably, if you are positive, it's probably that you could find new good company like you. If you want to detect the bad company, it's people like egoist, is conflicting, all the time have problems, and it probably tell you that the drugs or the alcohol is necessary when you have some problems. But the truth is no, at the end of the road you will end affected for that. Other thing that can help you, and I think that is the most important, and is spend time alone, because help you to develop the way more constructive, meet you more, understand you more, and you can identify the things that you don't like about too much about yourself, and the things that I like about yourself, begin to love you more and enjoy your free times alone. And also you can generate a plan in the future about how can you change your bad mental health. Now, I carry on to other topic that is traumatic events. First of all, what is a trauma? The trauma is a strong or negative impression that produces lasting damage. The people who have experiencing this kind of trauma could feel denial, anxiety, blame, confused, impaired, feelings of sadness, and other feelings that are negative for your welfare. The people could have emotional overboost. They could take a distance from others, and it's probably that is negative for these people. Some trauma is a childhood trauma. The children who can experiment high state of stress during terrible events. The bodies release a hormone of fear and stress. This one can affect the normal development of the brain, affect significantly, and affect the child's long term. Other trauma is a bullying. The bullying can cause feelings of sadness, loneliness, and sharing sadness, depression, and feelings of loneliness and feelings sadness. It's necessary to check the different behaviors from our children and teach abilities to promote good coexistence and teach abilities about how can help these people and generate a plan about how can help these kind of people and that gives about the problems. Other trauma is a childhood trauma, is a emotional abuse. The emotional abuse can affect the normal development of the children and young people. They are like affect the self-esteem. Can consist in doing constant critics, threaten and reject him. How can affect use? Affect this behavior don't leave marks, but of course that hurt you, weaken, and some case traumas you more. And the pass of the time can weaken more your self-esteem, your freedom, and your mental strength. Now, I'm going to talk about some disorder, and some disorders are depression, and some characteristic of depression is change to humor, can cause feelings of sadness, irritability, concern, anger, and other feelings negatives. Other characteristic is alteration in behavior, like is isolation, change to humor very often, and participate in activities of high risk. The last characteristic is difficulty in pay attention. And can cause, is necessary, it could be a disadvantage because it's necessary to concentrate in your school in something that is important for you and remember some event that is important or other thing that is important for you, and you can make a mistake in the future, and you can make a mistake in the future in the moment that you are making some decision. How can I help someone with depression? There are so many things that you can help someone with depression. The tip number 1 is hear it, the 2 is cheer it up, and the 3, and I think that is the most important, and is show your willingness to help, and the 4 is be patient. And now I'm going to carry on. I'm going to share you some tips about how can you change your bad mental health. And the one is have good eating habits, because provide energy for your body and mind. The tip number 2 is exercise with regularly, because the exercise can help you to feel better, the way that you look, which can boost your confidence. The last tip is avoid the alcohol and the drugs. Now, for it, I want to share you my personal opinion. It is important. There are so many situations in our life that make you feel incomplete. Sometimes we have ups and downs, but it's necessary. It's part of the life to be able to have a better development. Staying stagnant does not mean that you are weak, because each of you have a process, and it's important to be able to move forward. And it's probably necessary never give up, and it's probably the people close to you is a vice fundamental for our emotional health. Finish. Questions?
Yes, my question is, how can I help someone with a mental issue? Mental health issue.
There are so many things, but I think that the most important is maybe help to talk with the person and give you about, take out to some school.
Thank you.
The causes of depression and what can I do to prevent it?
The cause of depression is sometimes is the people around, and how can you help the people is more than all hearings and show your willingness for them.
For you, what is the most common type of trauma?
Is anxiety.
Would you like to be psychiatrist?
How?
Would you like to be psychiatrist?
No.
What kind of habits do you think can help us to have a better mental health?
Some habits is I don't know, but I think is doing some exercise, but enjoying your time alone and meet you more.
Do you practice some of those?
Maybe.
What is the most important thing about your topic?
The most important, I think there is some disorders.
Why did you choose this topic?
The thing I choose is disorders.
Why?
Why? Because I think that is the most important, and you can identify the behaviors of the people.
Mental health has limits.
Has living, what is it?
Limits. Do you think the mental health has limits?
I think no. For me, no.
It is good to spend time alone to feel better.
Yes.
Have you ever helped somebody with a bad mental health?
If God might permit me, I think yes.
Also, Magali, you mentioned something that maybe part of the process to get over a depression or something is working to get the goals. So this is for me really interesting. I got this as a learning. So thank you for this. Somebody else? Thank you, Magali.